people playing with worldly art. I hope, Shirley ji, I think you are having the maximum fun with it.
Yeah, just now I finished one, but I'll post. वो अभी सूखा नहीं है
Acha. So you
तो
are doing with acrylic now.
या हाँ एक्रेलिक हाँ एक पुराना वाला मिला वो बैकग्राउंड के लिए बट
Oh,
नॉट द पेंटिंग आई एम स्टिल फाइंडिंग दैट आई एम नॉट स्टेडी विद माय ब्रश सो
ach-
उबड़ खाबड़ आ रहा है तो मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा तो मुझे लग रहा है कि प्रैक्टिस ही चाहिए होगा बिना
हाँ.
प्रैक्टिस का नहीं होगा
नहीं, the more you will do it, ना, वो
या
a natural flow gets developed,
हाँ हाँ
and then
दिख
it
रहा है
becomes easier.
या
So,
एवरी डे
uh,
हाफ एन आवर 1 आवर स्पेंड करने से थोड़ा सा इम्प्रूव होगा
exactly. And I really liked your composition on your city life and your daily life.
या
The thing and the way the base you utilized. So
हाँ
everything
मेरा
came really well.
मंडी हाउस में जाना होता है तो मंडी हाउस का सीन है साइड में एक बिल्डिंग मेट्रो लोग आ रहे हैं एलिवेटर वो सब
Exactly. So it was
बट उसी में पता
wonderful.
चला मुझे कि पैर का शेप और हाथ का शेप कितना ध्यान से हमें करने से वो मूवमेंट सही आता है
Exactly.
मतलब हाँ तो वो
The
सीखना होगा अभी
posture.
मैं दिख रहा है कि नहीं पता मैं जस्ट एक फिनिश की हूँ अभी सूख रहा है व्हाइट पेंट
Hmm.
दिख रहा है ये वाला
Yes, very nice.
हाँ तो ये लेडीज हैं जो
Hmm.
खेल रहे हैं मतलब आम तोड़ रहे हैं खेल
So
रहे हैं
beautiful.
तो व्हाइट वाला पेंट ना एक्रेलिक पुराना वाला पेंट था तो उसमें पानी डाली तो वो सूख नहीं रहा है तो मैं कुछ करती हूँ मतलब
आप
फोटो
थोड़ी देर
लूंगी तो
उसको फैन चला के छोड़ दो, सूख
हाँ
जाए.
फैन चला के छोड़ रही हूँ
हाँ.
एक्चुअली पानी घोल दिया ना तो पानी का
हाँ.
आ रहा है
But it
बट
has come out really well.
ये
I'm
सब
so
मेरा हाँ सारी ड्राई क्लीनिंग करके आता ना उसी पेपर पे बनाई हूँ मैं
right.
डर लगता है
No, no.
पेपर
You
यहाँ
you are
और
doing.
एक था ना हाँ और एक था जो आम का आता है
हाँ.
आम का कवर उसका साइड से उसको काट के
हाँ.
जस्ट टू सी प्रैक्टिस
Very nice.
Well, ma'am, it is like best out of waste.
Yes, yes. And
आई वुड
also,
रियली लव मैंने
yeah,
अंडे वाला कंटेनर पे भी मैं सोची कुछ करूंगी तो मधुबनी का कुछ आर्ट समझ ही नहीं आ रहा अंडा वाला कंटेनर जो है ना
हाँ.
तो उसमें मैं सोची मधुबनी की जो कटआउट्स है ना वो भी कर सकते हैं
हम्म.
मधुबनी फिगर्स का कटआउट्स पता नहीं वो
मधुबनी नहीं,
कैसे आएगा
वर्ली. मधुबनी तो
हाँ
अभी
मधुबनी
आगे.
नहीं हाँ वर्ली वाला
Exactly.
anyway thanks to all the ancestors thanks to our ancestors
Yes. And the wonderful thing about these artworks is that it gives you so much of connection to
हाँ
connect
हाँ
with your daily life and environment.
क्या
Otherwise, it is very difficult. आपके मन में तो होता है, आपको दिखता भी है, लेकिन आप एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाते हो. तो
श्वेता जी मुझे इतना बड़ा एक काम करना है
हम्म.
बट उसको वो करने के लिए मुझे ये आज आर्ट वर्क करना पड़ा ताकि मेरे अंदर से पूरा टेंशन निकल जाए अब मैं फ्रेश हो गई मुझे वो जो काम करना था ऑफिस का वो मैं कर सकती हूँ शाम को तो
That's
मैं देख रही हूँ
good.
कि मैं पूरा दिन लगा के वो ऑफिस का काम कर सकती थी बट
Hmm.
देन आई थॉट लेट मी डू दिस फर्स्ट सो आई फाउंड दैट आई कैन गेट रिलैक्स्ड
Yes.
बाय आर्ट
I have made some attempt, madam.
हाँ हाँ
I appreciate this
Wow.
या
thing.
दैट्स व्हाट हाँ आपके अंदर का पिंक और ग्रीन सब आ गया पिंक का
Another,
शेड्स
another one I have made this,
या
Lovely.
and one more this I have made.
हाँ
Yes.
हाँ
This
ये
one
भी
you
अच्छा है
posted. Yeah. Very nice.
हाँ हाँ हाँ
Very nice. And it seems that, the creativity is coming out and
Yes,
getting
yes,
हम्म
manifested.
something is coming out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, see, that is what I wanted to bring out through these sessions, that you need not to be a trained artist to do
या
anything artistically. It is
हम्म
it is your expression and a bit of technique and knowledge. That when you get that, then with your creativity, you can create or compose anything
या
which comes to you. At the beginning, definitely there won't be precision. There it would be very raw, but that is the beauty because
या
is your true self. It is what is coming out naturally, organic. Yeah.
Mm,
Okay. So now let's begin today's session. So today we
yeah.
are going to do Madhubani art, and I welcome you all who I think lot many have joined. So I welcome you all. And today's session is going to be quite interesting because Madhubani art has become very popular of late. I think in recent years, it has gained popularity globally. And because of the versatile composition, it can be
Mm,
put onto any surface. So
mm,
though naturally it was done as a rangoli and then as a wall art, and the origin
mm,
of this art is from Mithila, which is a region in Bihar, very
mm,
close to Nepal. So this
mm,
particular art form is also practiced in Nepal. So
mm.
this was actually, publicly the first time it came into picture as per the scriptures that during Ramayana period, when
Mm,
Sita ji was getting married to Lord Ram. So at that particular time, the king of Mithila,
mm,
Dashrath ji, he just said artisans
mm.
that you need to paint the entire city wall with this painting. So
Okay. Mm,
that is why you will find that it has lot of pictures of Ram Sita Vivah. So it
mm,
has a lot of celebration, I would say.
mm,
So the
mm.
art form, when you will also see the shapes brings out lot of celebration. So it was propounded at that time. And because people were very close to nature, so you will
Mm.
see peacocks, you will see swans, birds, fishes,
Fish
yeah,
also.
fishes and trees. It was
Mm,
very natural. So everything, it has human figures as well as
mm,
it had nature plus animals. So that's the origin of this particular painting. And of
mm,
late you have seen that through Mithila and Madhubani is also a place in Bihar. So through
mm.
there it got popular because there most of the artisans started to uh, do this as their profession for their bread
अच्छा.
and butter. So that is
Mm,
how it started to spread further. So now you will see even in Noida, people are from
mm.
Noida, you will see that most of the walls here which are painted, it has at some places Madhubani art is definitely there. So
Yeah.
it has become really popular and there are many ways of doing this painting. So today we are going to learn about two techniques. One is Bharani and the other is Kachni. So in this, you will see in Bharani, as the name suggests, the area is filled up with colors. So we
Mm,
just fill up the area with colors. And in
mm,
Kachni, you will see there will be hatching and cross hatching. So what is hatching? Hatching is just doing a line shading. So when there is
mm,
a shape and you fill it with lines, okay, slanting lines. So that is hatching. So you will see that Kachni and Bharani with these two techniques, first of all, we will make a figure and then small designs in that figure and that particular figure with filled up with these two techniques. One with
okay.
one part with color and the other part with these lines. Okay.
Mm,
So one thing very important in Mithila art and almost in all of the folk arts is that we work a lot on borders. The
mm,
reason being because they wanted to protect the main art. And to protect the main art, it is important to create a boundary. And also
mm,
boundary was given lot of artistic value and lot
mm.
of designs evolved for the boundaries also.
Uh,
So today I'm just using this 12-inch scale. I'm making a thick boundary today. Okay, I'm using the complete thickness of the scale. Okay, so it becomes little easier and we have a good boundary. So if anywhere you have any query, please stop me and question. So today we are going to make a fish.
Okay.
So once we make this, I'm just erasing the cross so that we get a nice boundary. Okay. And then very simply, I'm just using the markings in my scale. I'm just drawing few lines. Okay. So these are the ways of drawing borders, and you will find it very prominent in most of the Madhubani art. So in Madhubani art, you will see boundaries are considered, taken very seriously, I would say. Though in worldly art, we can actually compose many times without boundary, but it also has boundary. But in Madhubani, boundary is must. Okay. So I'm just doubling it. So in olden times, because we didn't have so many of colors, so it was majorly the colors were obtained from fruits and vegetables. So that is why you can see that it has so much of vibrant reds, yellows, indigo. So everything was extracted from fruits and vegetables. And then they used gold as well into it to actually make the color stick to the surface.
Okay.
Now from the inner side also, we will double the boundary. So you will see that this is a specific technique which is even used for the figures also. So most of the figures in the Bharni style of painting, you will see that figures are double lined. The outline is double. And the reason for that was because these paintings are very fine. And by doubling the outlines, it can be separated. If there is a lot of color, then that color should separate the original boundary. Then we can put a So this is primary thing which we are doing. Now you need to measure your sides, that how much area is left with you. So we need to just round off. So for example, horizontally I am getting 16.4, but I'm just rounding off to 60. So what I'm doing, at a distance of 3 centimeter, precisely not 3 centimeter will not get covered. So let's do it 2. At 2 centimeters, I'm putting dots. Okay, so that the design what I am going to put in here, it is evenly spread. All right. So likewise, you can also take, I think you all are using this A4 size, right? So now vertically, I am getting 25. So here I am using 2.5, okay? Just that it should get evenly distributed. The idea is this.
Divide, all done, divide.
What is the measurement? 2.5.
2.5, yeah. Take 2.5.
Okay.
So I'm taking this top one. I'm making it 2.5 so that every side is even. So the corners, I'm just making these slanting lines. So these are just guidelines. We will rub it off. And I'm making a leaf pattern. Then you have a dot. What you have to do, you just have to identify a midpoint and just make triangles like this. It's rough. Okay, I'm not using scale. If you want, you can use scale, but because it's a very small area, so I don't need scale, that's why I'm not using it. So with this technique also, you can actually look around into your environment, in your life, and you can create something using this technique. Okay? Just adjusting wherever it is required. Adjusting. Sure. So all these lines will eventually get rubbed off. We are just using it as a guideline.
correct है थोड़ा
Are you using pen for drawing lines?
No, pencil. It's actually a pen pencil.
Pencil, huh? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So in this,
I'm learning to draw.
leaves. Okay. You just need to draw leaves like this. So it's okay if you get somewhere a little thick, somewhere little thin. That's okay. With time, the precision will come because it's a folk art. So rawness is actually one of the USP of this. It should not go haywire completely, but yes, if you are not getting something to the T, it's acceptable. So that's how we complete it. And now just see, there are two designs which we can do. One design is that we rub this center line, okay, and just do double inside like this, okay. And then what happened? The thing which I was telling, uh, which is Kachni style. In that, what we will do, we will just do lines here. Fill this space with lines. Okay.
Any direction?
No,
Or
no. So, direction, it should look, you know, in this direction when we are moving, so everything is upwards.
okay.
No? It's like this. One is this. The other thing is, if you want to do Bharni style outside, you can fill it with colors, and inside keep this straight line which we drew, and you just do
Okay.
leaves like this. So whatever you like, you can do the style. Okay. These are the two ways of filling it up. So whatever you choose, just be consistent. And if you are doing these lines types, then I would recommend just draw a outer line like this before filling up with colors. Okay. So it will actually help to uplift the leaf. Otherwise, if the color happens just besides the drawing with this Kachni style, then it becomes very, I would say it's not very clear. Then the entire effort of the lines get minced with your colors in the background. Okay. Okay. So another thing at this particular stage, if you are confident enough, rather than doing with pencil and then doing with pen, you can directly do with pen because basic drawing has been done. Okay. So I'm just doing with pen directly.
Which pen are you using, Shweta ma'am? Which pen?
I am using gel pen. It is actually roller ink pen.
Acha.
So you can do it with gel pen also. Just that roller pens gives you more professional experience. But I would not recommend to use ball pens because that becomes a little stiff. It will not, the ink will not glide on the paper. And in the olden times, they used to use matchsticks and branches, and they used to sharp the front side and make it like a pen. And then they used to dip it with color and outline and make such motifs.
Can you just show a close up?
Yeah, just a moment. Is it visible?
Okay. Okay. Got it.
One tip, try to do these lines, the hatching lines before you do the boundary line, because that will actually help, because when the hatching lines are just touching the boundaries of the leaf, it is touching in, at various points. So when you will draw the outline, it will give a better finish.
I think symmetry is very important.
Yes, it will. See, because in my case also, you will see that the size of the leaves vary a bit.
Yeah.
Because it's a freehand sketch. So in freehand, this is bound to happen. Okay. So no need to worry about this. Just that it should not vary a lot. When it will get painted, everything comes together very beautifully. But if there is a huge variation, then it will be skewed.
ये मंडला आर्ट जैसा हो गया. Mandala art also requires very,
Precision.
correct and precise handling.
Yes, it does. And it's very meditative. When you just get into it, your mind will eventually try to get everything very precise.
Yeah.
So you will eventually get into a meditative state, because naturally you'll start focusing. So your head, heart, and hand all gets aligned.
Are these Madhubani paintings done by men and women both?
Both. And you will see, if you visit Delhi Hat or any, these traditional sites, you will see that nowadays they do a lot over paper mache objects. So paper mache also offers a very raw surface, like mud surface or, handmade paper kind of stuff. So on paper mache, it has become very popular. Okay, I'm going to complete just one side, and then we will move to the drawing of fish. Not even, I think I need to stop here in the interest of time. Let's draw the fish first. Okay. So this is something which you can complete. And now I'm just moving to the construction of the fish. So I'm just exposing my complete paper. Okay. So the first thing which we need to do is to roughly actually place our fish. So always whenever we are sketching anything, it is very important to find the midline. Identify the midline. So midline is like a spine to any of your sketches. So for example, if I want my fish to cover the entire page, it will somewhere move like this, the midline of the fish. So fish will be moving like this, and here it's tail. Okay, something like this. Okay, its tail should get open here. I'm just doing a rework, just placing it properly. So once you identify the midline, it becomes very easier for you to get the direction correct of the flow of your object. Okay, so this is the midline, and now from this one side I am drawing. Just pay attention.
Will you please explain again?
Sorry, yeah,
Midline कहाँ डाला है?
midline ये देखिए आप, this,
Yes.
okay, is it visible?
हाँ.
ये करके मैंने यहाँ पे midline डाला है. अब इसके around I am just drawing the fish.
Okay.
Sorry.
हाँ.
So
Are
ये
you talking with your teacher? Yes.
She is teaching.
ये आप देखिए, this is half of the fish, okay?
Okay.
So
Yes.
this is that's what midline means, because spine is at the center of the body and it divides body into two parts. So this is how, because it's an artistic posture of fish, and there comes the tail. Okay, at the center it will be joined like this. Just adding a little more. So it is important to get this outline correct first. Okay. Okay. Now the other side. Okay. Because it is midline, naturally your portions, bulges, both the sides should be equivalent. It may not be exactly equal, but yes, it should be pretty much equal. Okay. I'm just correcting the other side also so that it should be matching. It should actually be meeting at the center, the midline which we just drawn before. Okay, easy. Now I'm just removing the center line. Okay. Now I'm creating the fins. So it should be, adjacent. Exactly. So I'm just taking a marking like this. Can be a little broader because the other one I have taken very broader. Okay. And then in this area also we have a fin, but a smaller one. So we will do bit of designing also here inside this. Okay. Then as per our rule, we will do a double line. Okay. In this, a design we will be drawing. So what I'll be doing, I'll be just doing this nice curvy kind of edges, and then I will be rubbing off. Okay. Right? Now, fish has a mouth. Then there will be an eye. So you need to leave a white dot in between. For the eye, I'm just filling up. Okay. Now it's your canvas. So you can design as you want. So precisely the Mehendi designs, you will see that most of the designs resembles a lot with the Mehendi designs. Okay. Now what we are going, because fish has scales. So this is the head part which we will separate. Okay. And now till tail, till this part, it is up to you how you want to fill it up with designs. So there will be different panels of designs which you can fill it up with. I'll just show few. Okay. So here I am filling it up with hatching. So it will be a mix. It is up to you. What I would recommend that you can fill a color in the background and do as much designing as you want on the fish with the pen. So here also I would recommend to draw a guiding line so that you get a well design. Hmm. See, it's a freehand sketch. So the precision depends upon your concentration. And one thing which you have to be cautious about when you are designing, uh, some intricate or complicated design should always boundary an easy one. That's how you can bring out beauty in both. So if every design is dense placed side by side, then it will become difficult for the viewers to really find it will not be appealing. That's what I wanted to say. So always pair a dense design or motive with a lighter design. So it will bring out beauty of the both. Sorry. You can take, you know, look around you, find few designs, and then getting inspired by those designs, you can add to this body of the fish. Okay. So that's how we need to fill the entire body of the fish till this tail part and also these four fins. Okay. Here I will just do one so that it can gives you an idea. Just doing a cross hatching. Cross hatching means that we are doing a two slanting lines from opposite direction. So it forms a motif like a mesh. Okay. Closer. I hope it's visible. Yeah, it's visible.
Yes, ma'am.
So I just missed to do a double line. So I'm doing a double line from outer side. So it's very much like mandala drawing only. So you whatever you use to draw in a one concentric circle, that's how you can form different, columns in this. Right. This part I will fill. So that is why I have not put any motif. So it will be like this. Completely put down. Is it clear? So everybody is engrossed in their artwork. So the students of my another class have arrived, so I need to stop here. So I think major part has already been covered, just that you need to go back and complete this as per your own design and then share on the group. I will also complete this one and share in the group.
Thank you, Shweta ma'am, for today's session. एंड थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर जॉइनिंग. आप सब लोग आपका जैसे भी कंप्लीट हो जाए ग्रुप पर शेयर करिएगा ज़रूर. एंड आई होप टू सी मैनी मैनी.
Yes, and it is very beautiful, immersive, our Indian traditional art. Please enjoy this. And I would say take inspiration from Shirley ji that how creatively she adopted worldly art and used different objects and different thoughts. And she has put everything together. That's very encouraging. I was so happy to see all your creations and also other creations which were presented on the group. It is very inspiring for me as well.
Yeah, practice makes it perfect, I realized.
Yes,
And
yes,
very therapy. It is therapeutic.
yes, it is because you get immersed into it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
And your appreciation also makes it worthy to do this. We
Oh.
feel like doing, you know? Let's
Thank
see. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining. And I would like to request ki, if you all enjoy the art sessions, please, I would request to share it with your friends and family as well, so that even they can join the sessions.
Yes. Let's spread to this joy to as many people as we can.
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.